three young people hitting on each other in the avenue. Quickly realized he was about to take a strange journey with buttons.
Yeah, that's us right now.
Who's that handsome devil in the yellow shirt?
Me, thank you.
Jeez, I thought it was me for a second. All right, come on, Dave.
All right.
All right.
All right.
5 poker players, and 4 of them were really hot players. They played all the time. The 5th was a real novice, but it turned out that although the others didn't know, the 5th fellow was a magician on the side. Okay. The only trouble was the 5th guy especially was losing all kinds of money that night. The 4 were really taking him to the bank. Okay. And okay, 5 here. The only trouble was there really wasn't any hands to speak of coming up the whole night. You know, I mean, every hand ran pretty much like that. You know, there's not much there, just an ace.
Royal flush.
Not much there. Just a straight flush. What the heck? Not much there. No, not much there either. I can tell.
Ace high.
Yeah, ace high.
King is the highest.
There was never anything higher than a pair. There's a pair of
Pair of
kings,
kings,
but
yeah.
there was never anything higher than a king the whole night. Okay? So everybody was real disgusted, and they decided, okay, they were going to go home. And they passed the deal to the young magician, who was losing all his money. And the young magician decided he was going to use a little magic to liven things up. So when the deal came to him, and everybody anteed up, the young magician tapped the cards, made a wave, passed on.
Speak louder.
Okay?
Don't turn on your audio.
Can we hear through this?
Don't. You'll hear feedback.
Okay?
So we get to look at these?
Told you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, wait. Do
Well,
we
the
flip
first
them over?
player looked at his hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You doing this? Go ahead. What's that?
How'd you do that?
The first player looked at his hand. Okay? And he had a 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. Straight. It was the best hand all night. So immediately bet everything he had because it was the last game. Second player looked at his hand. Yes, second player looked at his hand. And he had a flush. Okay? So I figured no one was going to beat that. So he bet everything he had in his car outside. Okay? Third player picked up his hand. He had 3 kings.
Full house. Full house.
Full house. He decided nobody was going to beat that. He bet everything he had, plus his car outside, plus his house.
Wow.
Fourth player picked up his hand. He had 4 aces with a 5.
Wow.
Zoom in on that, Gary.
I've
All
been
his
zooming in on
money.
all of them.
And he bet his car, and he bet his house, and he bet the life of his firstborn child. And it all came up to the magician, and he saw this one. And the best he could do was beat 4 aces, so he did it with a straight flush.
Wow.
Impressive.
But
Yeah.
it didn't turn out right.
Turned out
How'd you do
fine.
that?
It's me.
Time to set this young villain straight as to my knowledge of his nefarious deeds. Still, I cannot upset young Ned. You see? Is this the outhouse? Yes, it is. Oh, really? Then we enter this warm and desirable refuge, kind sir? Welcome, my good lads. You're defrosting yourselves in the humble cabin of I, Warren out, a poor but honest freelance lumberjack. Mr. Barrel Bottom, I think it only fair to warn you. There's a treasonous rat in our midst.
What's that tight, Pilgrim? Back when you was on Earth, all the good things fell to you, and all the bad to Lazarus. And now it's he who's finding consolation here, and you are in agony.
We're in heaven.
Why, shut up or you're dead where you sit. Some men are on liberties, doing what to please, rich and enemies are in honey. Never going home, never feeling cold, for the past cold from thin air. They get the best every time, as they shaking down, as they making mountains of money. They can't take it with them, but what do they care? They get the center of the beat, pushing on the sea, houses on the street, they're inside. Somebody's uniform, I'll just be a mess. But who is the last for? The sun and the sand for? You guess it's all for the up,